All right, so anyway, no, I'm not too nice. That's what I said. No, this is part two. If you have to go back to my other video that I just did. All right, so the sign, because this is way more important. Now, this is not confusing. All right, so this is when I pulled up earlier. This is what I was talking about. If you look at the last, this is what I was supposed to be doing until the little raggedy ass. You see that? That's an electricity truck. I mean, that's the whatever, the so and so power, the Duke power, this and that, Alabama power. This ain't Alabama, I'm just saying. But look, there's no lights out. My lights ain't out, the street lights on. And this was, what time did it say? 10:02. This is 10:02. What time is it now? 10:50. So that, all right, so anyway, I was getting a late start. I was finna just put me a little tiny steak and cook it right quick. All right, and as I cook, sometimes I watch videos, and you notice I ain't done a video about politics in a while. I don't care no more. Either they gonna do it or they not. But anyway, like I said, since they keep giving me strikes, I got other channels, and like I said, I don't care about this channel like that. I got channels, so if they delete this channel, YouTube give me strikes, and they give you the threats. I got a threat about 2 weeks ago. Oh, for the community, we're gonna take away your channel. All that bullshit. I don't care. I know they're stalking me online. The tech nerds, YouTube, all that shit. I know they gonna listen. They gonna they got nowadays they got transcripts. In order to have the transcript, they got the transcribe this live stream I'm making. Or either that's the AI is so fresh it could and fast it could do it right now. But anyway, uh, this my other channel. It got NBC, all this shit. This because all that shit. I've been stopped listening to Fox. I didn't unsubscribe all of you. Don't hear me making no. I done unsubscribed from all of them, not just CNN. And I never been subscribed to CNN. I'm just saying NBC, MSNBC. But this channel, this other one I got, because I go to mix it up, for them as they're stalking me. All right, so now I see this one, and my thing, I don't care what y'all say. Listen to the words they say.
What we just witnessed was a conservative Republican Party, frankly, look and behave like the minority instead of the majority. What we just saw were 5 individuals vote against a rule to bring to the floor for a vote the most conservative DOD bill in modern history.
Joining me now with the latest on all this from Capitol Hill is my colleague Ryan Nobles.
And see, remember I said that? I said that, I don't know which video I said it. This is NBC. NBC is straight up Democrat. They're the only ones who use colleague. Remember I said that? When the Democrats, my colleague on the other, they be on the Senate or my colleague. They're the only ones, my colleague. You see this white dude, no offense to white people who not crazy Democrat, communists, sellouts. They're the only one that educated, yeah, so-called educated. My colleagues, they're the ones. It's basically comrade. Colleagues is the new comrade. Remember Soviet Union? I just figured it out. Colleagues is the new comrade. And so anyway, anyway, it is something else that they do with their little voice to skull. This nigga apologizing. Trust me, I'm not crazy. He's apologizing. The dude I was just scooter boy, he's apologizing. He just now, he is. He's whatever they use.
Ryan, where are we right now in a Republican conference? Did we move any closer to keeping the lights on today, or just take more
he want money.
leaps backwards?
Well, I think Congressman Womack's description to you yesterday was pretty apt and continues. It remains an unmitigated disaster, I think, by any measure. But I think maybe the difference between what we saw yesterday and what we're seeing today is this new kind of public frustration from the moderates in the caucus. Well,
Well, I think Congressman Womack's description to you yesterday was pretty apt and continues. It remains an unmitigated disaster, I think, by any measure. But I think maybe the difference between what we saw yesterday and what we're seeing today is this new kind of public frustration from the moderates in the caucus. You know, behind the scenes, we know the moderates have quite a bit of influence with the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. But publicly, it seems as though it's the conservatives that run the day because they're the ones that get in the way of this progress and the deals that the speaker and his leadership team make behind closed doors. Listen to how the speaker himself seems to starting to get even more frustrated with this group of breakaway conservatives.
See, that's what, but actually, what it is, why I said that about the power.
It's backwards.
Well, I think Congressman Womack's description.
They said something about keep the lights on.
Individuals vote against a rule to bring to the floor for a vote the most conservative DOD bill in modern history. For 5 individuals. What we just witnessed was a conservative Republican Party, frankly, look and behave like the minority instead of the majority. What we just saw were 5 individuals vote against a rule to bring to the floor for a vote the most conservative DOD bill in modern history.
Joining me now with the latest on all this from Capitol Hill is my colleague Ryan Nobles.
Anyway, I lost the spot. If I just do another video, I'm gonna go look at it. But they use the phrase "keep the lights on," and that's why at the beginning of this live stream, I told, as soon as I got home, there was a light camera, electricity dude. Just wind back to, you can live. You, as a matter of fact, as I'm talking, you can you can wind back a live stream. I done it. You know, you can rewind it back. Look at the beginning where the dude, I show you on my, there's a dude fixing the lights. Here it is right here. The power company. He's up there. And the first thing, because what I'm saying is, I was driving, and we all used to, like I said, I'm from Alabama, so I've been through Hurricane Katrina, and like I said, by the time I got to Birmingham, it was only 70, and I say only, but 70 is strong winds. 70, not just Hurricane Katrina. We done been through plenty, because you come up through Mobile, Florida, all that shit. But my point is, I'm used to fucking them power trucks fixing, because usually it's all dark. All of this, that's what I'm saying. So I was just riding, it said 10:02. 10:02. I was just coming back. And I see this dude, and I'm all the lights on, all the street lights, all the houses. I look at my house, my apartment, whatever. This apartment is look like the lights on. So what is he here this time of night? 10:02. What is he doing at 10:02? But he wasn't doing nothing. I'm telling you, that's how serious these folks are. That's how serious it must be. This whatever, not just Democrats. I don't know. Seem like whatever. My point is, that's what I'm saying. What time was it? 10:02. There's the truck. I had just bagged in. No lights. All the lights were on. I looked at other people's houses. Nobody lights. And you can say, well, you didn't look down that street. I don't know, But then for some reason, I click on the video I just played. And it said I don't have it, I don't have it queued up. But that's what I'm saying. That house right there, the lights was on. Everybody hooked up to that transformer. Then look, is that a I don't see it, but that to that pole looked like nothing was gone, nothing was wrong. And so, like I said, I was finna cook something. I know I'm like, it was late, but let me throw this up in there. And as I'm cooking, I'm like, well, let me look at this bullshit. But I can't find it. But I lost it.
And his leadership team
they said, keep the light. They used the phrase, keep. We all done, in the last 10 years, plenty of times, they finna do the shutdown. They got to, Democrats, Republicans got to work together. They do the You know, but this time they use the phrase lights on. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why is it so dependent? All of this now, all of a sudden, both of them. But if you remember, if y'all know, if y'all paid attention, you know, the younger ones who want action like me, the ones who my age, cause like I think Marjorie Taylor Greene, the one they really hate, me and her like the same age. And she's from Georgia, so really like when I was in 7th grade in Georgia, we used to, basically, and like I said, I was in Roswell, so I know how they think. And there's a bunch of them. They don't like the old. That's what this whole thing is. They like, what are y'all doing? But and you know, Matt Gaetz, they're mad. And I had stopped listening but it seemed this whole thing is a show. But it seemed like you know, they're not with this, whatever this is going on. That you know, why are they still getting away with this? And it's not even about them taunting us, but it's about. But my point is, that's what I'm saying. What do I have to do with all this? Like I said, like tonight, I just went to the store. They doing their thing. Then I come home and the cops out there again. You know, and I ain't, you know, like, oh, the cops this and that. No, not like I did. You know, the stalker. Matter of fact, they had a whole show with the ambulances. And like I said, look up gang stalking and ambulances, fire truck, all of them. All of them. They do. All of them are involved. Male people, the U.S. Postal, all of them are gang stalkers. So they did a whole show where they did, you know, just coming through, you know, like an accident, all this shit. That's why I said I'm finna go and just bend a few corners, but I still haven't figured out how to. I guess I'll do it right now, but.